Hi everybody, it's Abigail Ockwell here and welcome back to another video. Now this one is a little bit different because this is a post review, but I'm not just going to be reviewing one kit. No. I am going to be reviewing two kits because one has been sat sort of by my bed waiting for me to get to it and post review it, and I have been putting it off and putting it off. And I was like, well, I've had another finish fairly recently, so how about we do something a little different and clump the two together. So first I'm going to start with the oldest finish, and then I'm going to go on to the newest. Lighting is a little bit rubbish because we've had the Saharan sand blow over like the UK, so yeah, then there's a little bit of a interesting tint. Also, I have a really rubbish bulb, so I have my desk lamp, which I usually use in my WIP and Chats, currently giving me a little bit of extra light on the situation. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, this first kit is one I completed last month, and it is Hello Beasty. So 3, 2, 1. I apologise that she is very wrinkled. I'm gonna bring you up. You know what? Hold up. There we go. Yeah, she is quite wrinkled, and that is just because she's been sat on some boxes that are by my bed and has had various things thrown on her. So, what do I like? I love the way that she sparkles. You know, I love the detail of Maleficent and the detail of Beasty. I haven't actually watched Maleficent, but my fiance's aunt is actually a stunt coordinator, and she worked on the second one. I don't know if she worked on the first one. I think she might have done, but I can't remember. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, the sparkle is amazing. The detail from far away is phenomenal. However, I do feel this kit did need to be a lot bigger. So you can see sort of these sort of blobs. You can see one better in Maleficent's cloak. They are meant to be fairies. However, looking up close, even sort of from this distance, I can't really tell. There's one by Beasty's hair. I can't really tell that's meant to be a fairy. I can just about tell that there is meant to be a fairy down here. But, yeah, the only really obvious fairy is the one that's by Maleficent in sort of the green glow. There was a lot of trash. I can't actually find the trash pot, so I think I may have possibly popped it into the trash drill container. But, yeah, I think I had about half a pot's worth of trash with this image. Now, this is an older image. It is a discontinued image. And so obviously, I did allow a little bit of slack. I knew there would probably be quite a lot of trash, but I didn't expect the amount of trash that I actually had. If I can actually find the trash pot, then I will post an image of it right here. But if not, then yeah. Also, this kit is in round, and it is, what is it, 47 by 63. Now, I feel that for a round, this kit did need to be bigger. Like I say, the main issue that I have is the fairies. You can see a lot of the main focus, but where the fairies are, you can't really tell. So I think that this kit, at this size, it would have been perfect in a square. And that's always the thing. With squares, you can get away with it in a smaller size and have much more detail. And that's one thing you'll find doing a comparison with round and square, is that you'll find that the round drills, you put it in the same size. So if, say, I did a square, same size as this, you would see a lot more detail. You'd see the fairies a lot clearer. But, you know, I know they did pull this kit because they were going to make it in a bigger size, but something happened and it was never re-released. Excuse me. But no, overall, it's fantastic with the centre piecing. So obviously Beasty and Maleficent, and then, so that's fantastic. But it's just the little details. So I can also tell in the camera that there are some like flowers and stuff, and there's another fairy as well. Again, I can't really see that. It just looks like a jumbled mess of colour. But yeah, so yeah, not the best kit I've worked on, but again, it's not a kit, it's been discontinued, so, you know, I do have to make a leniency for that. But yeah, I must say I wasn't expecting the amount of trash, and I don't think I was expecting sort of some of the smaller bits, so like the fairies, to come out sort of as pixelated as they have, or they're just so tiny that you can't really tell what they are. But anyway, yeah, the ABs, so there's a lot of ABs in the green. I'll see if I can zoom you down. So she has ABs in her staff. Also, you can see that there are ABs in this bush. And I loved that, you know, there weren't like over many ABs. There was just one AB colour, which was that green, that lovely green colour. And honestly, that's really all it needed. With a kit like this, there's not really a lot to sort of accentuate, unless you sort of wanted to pop some ABs in Maleficent's horns, or in her dress, or maybe even pop some ABs in Beasty's dress, or maybe even try and sort of make the drawers a little bit bigger. But yeah, I honestly just feel this kit needed to be a little bit bigger to get the full picture. But anyway, that's enough from that. So what I'll do is I'm going to grab the second kit and we'll get started. Right, so this is the second kit. Again, it's a Mandy Manzano, and this one is a square. So this is called When the World Was Ours. Alright, there we go. So, this one is a square, and you can see already, this is a 32 by 42, and you can see it's a lot smaller, and there is a lot more details. So, close up, you'll see this black outline. That doesn't really look much close up, but it's actually the boys, I think it's the Lost Boys, helping Wendy's brothers up. You've also got the outline of a ship here, and at the bottom you see these sort of flying things. That I believe is Wendy, Peter and everybody flying to Neverland. Now through the camera it looks a lot better than sort of looking at it with the naked eye, because it honestly, the black lines, unless you've looked at the actual picture, what I'll do is I'll put in the actual picture here. So as you can see, you can tell what these black splodges are meant to be. you can tell that that is meant to be the Lost Boys, and you can tell that is them flying. However, it's when you see it in the flesh, it still looks like a bit of a how do I say it? It still looks like a bit of a blur. But if you're looking at this from the right angle, you can get away with it. And that's the thing with if I just take you back to Hello Beastie. So, okay. Just very briefly. So you can see that with the smaller size, like you can see with the squares, there's a lot more detail. And you can see that with this, you know, there isn't as much detail, and that's just because the drills are bigger. So if you're interested, the round drills are 2.5, I think, centimeters, and then these are 2, the squares. I might be wrong at that, but I'll check it out and I'll pop it in this video with the correct measurements. But yeah, you can see the comparison that, you know, this is still a really tiny size, but you can still make out some of the features that are in the background. So, with this one, what's this one? No, that's not the right pot, sorry. Actually, no, I remember one that I used. So, this is all the trash I had. You can see it's very, very minimal. I'm just gonna, which I have to say, from memory, comparing the two, I had a lot more trash in Hello Beastie than I did in this one. And this one is also an older kit. However, on the site, it is classed as beginner friendly. Now, one thing I'm going to point out is there is actually no ABs in this kit. So, an AB drill is, it stands for Aurora Borealis, so I was meant to pop that, in the last one, and it has the iridescent coating. So when I showed you the highlights, no, it's not going to do it. So when I showed you the highlights on Hello Beastie, which were here, that is an AB drill, and it basically makes the drills sparkle a little bit more, and it also reflects the lighting on the canvas. So I did this kit more recently for an event called Sparklers Gone Wild, which has been hosted by Timor on Diamond Painting with Sparklers. But yeah, no, so for this I added some green ABs in this leaf. Also with the stalactite, I put some black ABs in that. And then with the water, it's going to be quite hard to see, I put some blue jelly ABs. And the jelly ABs are, they're more transparent than your regular drills. I also put some black ABs in Tink's wings and some white ABs, sort of enhancing the swirls. She also has some in her hair as well. Peter Pan, he has some of the green ABs in his top. As you can see when I'm moving it, it is reflecting the light. And there we go, some more in Tink's wings. But yeah, no. Again, in this, looking at it through the camera, it looks a lot better than it does from here. I would have loved it if they had offered this in a bigger size. But you know me, I love bigger paintings. But for a beginner, And if you're just starting with Diamond iCloud, this is perfect because you've got the main focus, which is Tinkerbell and Peter Pan having a kiss. But the thing is that when you're not looking through it through the camera, it looks more pixelated. But through the camera, it actually makes it look perfect. So it just shows that it's all about distance. You're probably viewing it from the correct distance. I'm probably a little bit too close. But yeah, anyway, so Josh freaking out with his game. But anyway, I think that's all I have to say on this. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, comment, and possibly consider subscribing if you'd like more content. But anyway, that's it from me, and I'll see you all later. Bye!